Well, this game was very rough. Very, very, very rough. I thought at one point in this game, this was just going to be an absolute blowout, mainly because our offense is our offense. Luckily, we did actually score 2 runs in the 5th inning, but it doesn't really help out too much. Given the fact we gave up 6 runs in the first 3 innings, then we gave up one more at the very end of the 7th inning, and obviously there's no bottom of the 9th because, yeah, we got smacked up and down the wall. For the most part, Sal Stewart, W, hit a homer in this game. Ellie also scored off a deep hit in this game as well. Not actually a deep hit, it was to the left side. It was almost, I was looking like it was going to be a foul. It was just a missed catch. 2 errors by the Reds. I don't think we're getting out of that one. Okay, so we had one last night, and we got out of it because the absolute travesty that was called an error for that base steal. This I don't think we're going to get. I don't think we're getting out of these 2 errors. I think we're kind of cooked on these 2. The Marlins also had 1 error as well. So that is what it is. But here's the big problem. Singer. 2.2 innings pitched for a starting pitcher that's kind of atrocious. But when you give up 10 hits, 5 runs, and you get 3 strikeouts, it's not really that fantastic. Now, he did, of course, go ahead and pitch 73 times. So coming out at 73 pitches is not the craziest for a starting pitcher. But yeah, no, it was like really bad. Like I don't know if that blister injury was that much of a problem. It seemed like, every game he has started so far this season, the blister injury has definitely seemed to be somewhat affecting him as he chews on it every single game he plays. But this game was just atrocious, man. It was just so bad. So he gets replaced after 2.2 innings pitched. And then we bring in Mo. Okay. He comes in. He does get 2 strikeouts. He allows 0 hits, 0 runs, which is good. Connor Phillips comes in, does give up 1 hit and 1 run. In the end, 0 strikeouts. And then Pierce Johnson, 1 innings pitched here. And that is, of course, 1 hit and 1 strikeout. So, yeah, no, it was a rough day. It was just a rough day across the board. You're going to have games like this. I think that's just really what it comes down to. You're going to have games like this. In the end, Sal Stewart did get 2 RBIs off his homer. So shout out to him for that. Matt McClain did go ahead and score in this game. Cruz also scored on that. Yeah, I'm frustrated, but I'm not. Like, it's weird. I'm frustrated in the context of, this is what I've been saying with our offense, where if our offense can't get going, we can't just keep relying on our defense every single game to try to bail us out of every single game. And eventually our defense is going to struggle. And we're going to play a team where our defense is not able to take care of business. And this is a team where, yeah, you go against the Marlins here. They're 7-5 for a reason, right? They have a very similar record to us because they can win. And obviously we have a 4-game series versus them, so it's going to be fantastic. But the reason why I'm not too upset is it is early in the season. It's very, very early. It's a long season. It's a very long season. So I'm not too going crazy about this loss, especially because we made it a lot closer after, like, in the 5th here. Scoring 2 runs definitely kind of slowed down, I guess you could say, the momentum in a way. I thought for a second we might come back because that's what kind of been our status quo as of late. It's just coming back in these games and finding a way to win. Last night is a good example of that, but it is what it is. I'm upset that we lost, but maybe a humbling game. I think like that might be it, but I don't know, because like the Pirates games were the same. Like when we played the Pirates and we got absolutely smacked after the first game. The last 2 games of that Pirates series was awful. So we'll see. We'll see how everything shakes out. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't really put too much on Singer. Um, it sucks that we lost. It sucks that this was a really bad game for him. But that you're gonna have games like that. That's just kind of it is what it is. So for their side, everyone, it was like Oprah. Everyone was getting a car. Everyone was doing everything. Oh, it sucks too, because we had such a good game last night. So to come from that game to this game, which, hey, I mean, ESPN did give the Marlins like a 70% chance to win this game, and I see why now. I kind of was like, oh, come on. But now I'm like, okay, maybe that makes sense. And I'm sure they're probably going to raise that percentage here. 57.4. Okay, man. I think that might have been a little bit lower than before. But yeah, listen, all you can do is focus on next game and worry about next game and get right back to work. So we'll be fine. Long season. I'm not too worried about this game. Although I will say, Singer, we're going to need you to get it going, buddy. Okay? It's weird, though. With Singer, it's like, because so far in the games he's played, he starts off kind of rough. Then he gets going. And then you could tell when Singer needs to come out of a game because it gets really, really rough. And then they bring him out and they take him out. And it's like, okay, well, now he's done. All good. Brett Lauder, I'm excited to see how he does. Because he definitely is one of those guys where I think he can at least have a good 4-inning stretch. And then we'll see how he does after that. So yeah. It is what it is. 2 errors, though. That really sucks. That breaks my heart. Because we really were, like, killing it on that streak there. And now we're done. So, playing clean baseball can only go for so long, I guess. Anyway, peace out, guys.